Hello, Professor. My name is Srishti Tiwari, and in my group, we are myself and Shashank Sharma. So today we will be discussing first part of our project, security testing, in which we have completed series of challenges around a vulnerable web application, which is also called OSAP JUSHOP. We have completed all these challenges in virtual machine Kali Linux with OSAP JUSHOP. Here we had to do 4 tasks and 6 challenges. So now we will be discussing each challenges one by one, in which we will discuss steps involved, what vulnerability we have exploited, and how it can be fixed and prevents and the real world scenarios as well. So in the first task, we have DOM accesses, which is document object model and cross-site scripting, in which we are introducing a malicious code in the URL so that it we can uh, do the cross-site scripting. Like this, we have used this malicious Java code in JUShop, and we have completed the challenge. And for the exploitation, we have given the 0-star rating to this JUShop. And how we have performed this, we have go to the contact us and type the 0-star or whatever rating we want to add. And after that submit button was disabled. So we have changed the code code from the developer consoles. And after that submitted button was enabled, and we have successfully submitted the 0 rating, and you can see this in the screenshot as well. Uh, and to prevent this kind of attack, we can use JavaScript framework, avoid URI frameworks, and we can enforce content security policy. Next one is bonus payload. So bonus payload is the next part of DOM access. So after attacking DOM access, we can use again another malicious code to enjoy the payable service as a free. So here we have uh, enjoyed their payable audio, music, and in free. And the prevention of bonus payload is same as the DOM access because it's the part of cross-site scripting. Next task, we have injection, in which we use the login admin by SQL injection and by searching the admin email in the reviews and typing the password. The second and third, we have tried the hash algorithm. Third, every challenge we have completed, and after that gaining admin access, we can gain all the data which is used by the admin. So to prevent this kind of attack, we can use properly constructed stored procedure, allow list validation, and escaping all user supplied input. The next one is the broken access control, in which we have done admin section. And the steps involved in this, we have opened the developer console and searched for the main.js. After that, we have found the administrator and change the link of local has as administration. So first attempt, it will show 403, but next attempt, it will be successfully completed. So after gaining the access of admin section, we can change the customer feedback, delete or update, modify. We can look up the employee data and all these things. And to avoid this kind of attack, uh, we can use deny by default, center interface and application wide access control, handed access control, and clean code, binary code control. And there are few tools also available in the market to prevent from this control. It's crash test, HDIV, Immuniweb, Post, Swigger, Bubsuit, and so on. The third task is the meta geostacking, which is the sensitive data exposure category, in which we have checked the reviews of the users, in which we have found that Johnny has uploaded one photo and he has written that I love going hiking here, and we have downloaded these photos and checked this metadata of this photo by the metadata tool EXIF, and we have found the coordinates of this photo and searched on the Google Map, and we have found the exact location is Daniel Boone National Forest. And now we have tried to break the login of Johnny by forgot password mechanism, and he has written his security question: what is your favorite place to for hiking? And this is the answer: Daniel Boone National Park. And after that, this challenge is completed. And the next one is the same as the meta geostacking, is the visual geostacking. It is also part of the sensitive data exposure, in which if the image is encrypted, we can download and zoom it and check if any sensitive data, logos, or any data we can found on, we can use it for our attack. So after zooming this, you can see here it's IT-sec written here. And if we go to the Emma's security question, she has written your first workplace, and after writing IT-sec, we have successfully completed the this challenge as well and gain the access of user and do the data changes according to our uses. So these are all challenges we have completed. Now Shashank will discuss what are the real world scenario. Shashank, over to you.
Hello, Professor. My name is Shashank Sharma. So me and Srishti are the part of this group. So as of now, we already discussed many operations which could be performed on different types of levels for testing of security of any application. So I'll be discussing some real world scenarios where these attacks could be used to verify whether a particular application is secured or not. So like DOM XSS, which is server side scripting. So here we can say that as we can see that as we already removed the functionality of a submit button using this attack, and we can see this thing in the document which we have submitted. So this attack can be used to give fake ratings to any of the users. We can provide any feedback even without validating and submitting the page of a particular website. In addition, using this attack, we can also send phishing email to any of the offices of any company, and employees can, easily get hacked by clicking on the emails, as these emails generally have attempted subject baits like you have won this lottery, or you have been selected in this particular company. Second attack, which we discussed here, was bonus payload. So as we know that we need to do DOM server scripting for this attack. So after this attack, we can do many other things, like we can enjoy free services of any company. We can even enjoy the free subscription. For an instance, in Amazon, if we try this bonus payload attack, then we can easily access their Prime membership as free, and we can benefit all the functionalities which generally a Prime member has. Another attack we discussed was login admin. So here we used SQL injection to remove the authentication. In this way, what we do, we get the credential of an admin, and we can perform all the activities which are generally which an admin generally performs. So this is one of the important thing needs to be considered while performing security testing. Like if a particular person got the if I talk about the real world scenarios, if a particular person which is not the legit person, and he gets the credential of the admin, then he can do many many things which are not beneficial for a particular company. Like he can change the if I talk about if I talk about any e-commerce website, he can change the reviews of any product. He can change the comments on any product, and he can change the prices of products as well. So this is something which we should consider while doing security testing. And what we need to do for admin password to prevent such sort of attack, what we can do, we should not keep the admin passwords uh, the more obvious. Like for an instance, suppose the admin, he is keeping the password as his birthday or birth date at the rate the year when he was born. So this password is quite obvious. Any person could easily guess such sort of password. So we can prevent such sort of attack uh, by imposing the regulations to use by imposing the regulations to be used for a particular password. Another attack which we discussed was broken access control. So here what we do, suppose once we have the admin access, we can easily perform broken access control by using it in DOM model. I meant performing operations without notifying admin that whatever is happening. The real admin would not be able to know that what the hacker is doing. So here in developer console, what we do, we generally use admin hash URL to gain all the rights of the admin and perform all the operations which are admin generally perform on a particular website. Another another uh, another attack which we discussed was a sensitive data exposure. So we were able to found that what this attack is and how to prevent this attack. So let me tell you what we do in this attack. So here we used meta geo stalking. For an instance, what we do, we just grab the photos from the reviews of a particular website. We got on a particular website, we got the photos, and we located what are the longitude and latitude of that particular photo. So there are many tools available in the market which we can use to gather informations like this. Besides using such sort of tools, we could also get the metadata of a particular photo, and we can easily hamper the security related to the place, like what place it is, where this place is situated, and many other information similar to this. So this information in real world can be used for breaking anyone's password as well. Like uh, if we notice that there are many security questions like what is your favorite place and where were you born. So these sort of attacks, performing security testing on such sort of attacks can let us know that what are the security questions, and it will enable us to provide more security on those particular aspects. So last we discussed was visual geo-stalking. So this is another task which could be performed to test security. So what we do here, suppose if your image is encrypted and its metadata is not available easily, then what we do, we investigate the image in deeply manner. Like we can zoom in the image, we can enlarge the image, and what we do, we try to find out the important information which is generally there in that particular image. Like suppose there is an image, we will try to find out if there is any text written on that image. If for an instance, suppose there is a house in the image, we will try to find what's the house number, and uh, suppose there is a building, then we will try to look at what's the building name, what's the company name, any address we could find of, and which is of our use, etc. So these are some of the real world scenarios which we could perform, and we could try to figure it out that what are the security things which needs to be figured out, and which needs to be, which these are the aspects on which we need to perform more security testing. So for the purpose of obtaining more security on a particular application, So yeah, these were some of the things which a particular person could consider to provide more security for their applications. So that was all from my side, and we can conclude our presentation here. Thank you, Sisti.
Thank you, Shashank.